Hello, all you beautiful people, life of X Wisdom. I'm X Wisdom, and today, I wanted to talk about something that's really annoying to me. So as you may know, I recently switched from Windows 10 to Linux because I didn't like the fact that I would have to pay, I think it's like £200 nearly, or $200 for an operating system license to customize the way my operating system is, and I didn't like the direction they were heading of phasing out support for Windows 10. I understand that Windows 10 has been out for however many years now. It's a lot of years. I don't know the exact number, but yeah, and I understand that running servers is expensive, but we're talking about a company that is worth hundreds of millions, if not billions. And I understand that it's difficult to maintain all of them, so usually you'd pick just one to maintain. But having switched to Linux, I knew there was going to be some compromises, but I didn't realize that one of the compromises would be just the poor treatment, I want to call it, from some game develop companies. So as you may know, I'm saying that a lot, but I like to play GT Online. I've spent 59 hours in GTA Online Legacy alone. Expanded, I mean. And I've spent, I think, like closer to 100 in the Legacy version. And I've spent a lot of my time and my money getting copies for each of my devices. Like, I have it on Xbox 360. Sorry, knocked the microphone. I have it on Xbox One, and I obviously have it on PC. And before I had it on Steam on PC, I had it on I bought it through a games key reseller, which I know people don't like, but I did then go and spend more money to buy it on Steam as well. And recently, they came out with a cops uniform for those who play free dispatch missions, free of Vincent's dispatch missions. And so I really wanted this for my main character. So I went to sign in. I actually had to reinstall it because I've changed my OS on my desktop and I hadn't installed it properly, yet. But I did that, and then I was greeted by the message of, you need BattlEye to restart. You need BattlEye to be able to play GTA Online. Please restart. And so I restarted. I thought maybe there's an update or something I didn't do correctly. No, I restarted multiple times and it just keeps on booting me out. I can actually probably show you that if I have a second here. So this is my okay, you don't see actually the background I have, but this is my my desktop. As you can see, I do have a background. It's not black. Although, funnily enough, when I was before leaving Windows 10, my background was became black because I didn't have a license. I actually bought a license through eBay, but that was years ago, and I lost the license code, so I couldn't activate it on my account. So it always said that I didn't have a license, and then they took away pictures, and they took away my customization options. They took away my ability to customize my profile, my Microsoft user profile account on the PC or whatever. So that made me like, you know what, I'm gonna go. And there was a bunch of my PC started crashing a lot, and I assumed that was something to do with with Windows. But yeah, if I go to Steam here, let me just capture that, and I'm actually installing games now. I'm trying to see if the legacy version will work, but from the research I've done, I don't think it will. It's not about the version using. It's about the fact that Rockstar decided not to support it. Oh, I can't update it. But yeah, anyway, I would open it and let me close that for now. I would open it and it would say, and I'd go to online and try and do this, and it would kick me out for not having BattleEye. And this is worse, because I want to show you this actually. I found this is interesting, and maybe you will too. So these are all the games that... This is gamingonlinux.com, and it's about specifically BattleEye games. And as you can see from here, the games that work are Albion Online. That works natively, is what that's saying. Ark Survival Ascended. That works with Proton. That works with Proton. Ark Survival Evolved works through Proton as well, which is a compatibility layer if you don't know what Proton is. That's what I've heard anyway. Armor Free works. Conan Exile works. Crossout works. Cursed Cuisine Royal is broken. DayZ works. Deadside is broken. Destiny 2 is broken. Duckside is broken. Dune Awakening works. Enlisted works natively. Escape from Tarkov is broken. Grand Theft Auto 5 only works through single player. And Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced only works through single player. So obviously it's not the fact that its BattleEye doesn't work with Linux, it's that they haven't added support for it. Because there's all these games here, there's about... Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 BattleEye games that work in some way with Linux. It's ridiculous that a company should treat us like this. And as you can see, this is a share of... This is from August 2024 to August 2025, which I know is slightly out of date. Because we're on September now. But as you can see, Linux users, there is about 5% of Linux users. 5% of people who use Linux on their desktop. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're talking about the millions of people who have a PC, 5% then becomes, you know, a fairly decent amount of people who are being cut off from playing a game that they loved. Obviously Windows is the hugest percent. You can see right there, it's 70 something, 71%. Second is OS X, which I don't entirely know what that means, but yeah, it's ludicrous to me that Rockstar is treating us this way by not, you know, I'm a huge Rockstar fan. I've been a fan since, you know, I knew of Rockstar. I started playing Rockstar around the age of 18, 17, you know. And this is the way we get treated. If we want to, you know, if we use an OS that treats us better, we're not allowed to go into online. We're only allowed to play on the story mode, which, you know, story mode's good, but obviously I've put huge amounts of hours into online, and I really wanted to unlock that cop outfit, but I won't be able to. and unfortunately, I can't afford to pay the subscription fee to get online on my Xbox. So I probably am not even going to get a chance to get this Cub outfit, and that's so disappointing to me. Especially considering how much money I've given them and how much love I have for the company. I've bought so many of the games in multiple different ways, multiple different formats and multiple different multiple different devices. I've bought it, and me and other Linux users are being treated this way, and it's So that's my rant about yet another thing Rockstar is doing that is very anti their audience, anti-consumer, fan. It's I would say this is probably the same as the whole point of Stop Killing Games, because the whole point of Stop Killing Games, to my knowledge, is that we want our games that we pay for to be playable. We want them to be playable. When and when updates come out that cut off a huge amount of the fans. I mean, they've got to use virtual machines, which is, I was trying to do that, but it didn't even work for me that way. Or they've got to go to an OS that they don't like. Then it's anti-consumer. It's killing games, because now I no longer can play that game. I've got to play other games instead. And as we all know, there isn't really an alternative to GTA Online. There isn't a competitor, and I think. I said this in the comments before. I think that's what makes them. That's what causes a whole heap of the issues to exist. Because they've not got a competitor, they're not rushing to keep things to a standard. Because there is no threat of them losing audience to something else. Because there's nothing quite like GTA Online or GTA 5. Yeah, anyway, that's my rant. Thanks for listening. Peace. See you in the next one.